All right, stock ticker symbol DRYS. This is another one. I know we've covered this one a few times in the past, but just looking at it, there's not really too much really going on between the sideways trading. I mean, this thing is trading extremely tight between 330. What are you looking at here? 330, a high at $3.67, a low of 298. Literally, I mean, just in that range for so long. We really can't make out too much going on with that. DRYS, like I said, $3.03. Let me see if I can come in here to the 1 hour. The 1 hour. All right, so we're going to be looking at the 1 hour chart for right here. 40. All right. So if you're trading this one right now, live time, 15-minute chart, a 1 hour chart. Let's drop this down to a 5-minute chart. Okay, so you see that it's getting above the 10-day simple moving average, pulling back down. It might be something good for an intraday trade. Over here, what time was that? You had a pop, a low, a high, $3.10 to 290. So that was a pretty quick drop off, sell off real quick there through that time. But like I said, I'm looking at the 5-minute chart. Each bar represents 5 minutes. And then we come over here. It looks like you're pulling back down to that 10-day again. So keep an eye on this one for intraday trade. I mean, right now might be a good time, but if you're watching this video later on, it might not really matter then. So let's jump back to the 1 day. Joe, I know that we've looked at this one in the past. I want to cover it now. I'm going to put a hold on this because there's not enough history of inside the chart to give me a clear idea. Can you possibly see what happened here around November 10th that really pushed this one up? What happened? Is there something that you're going to be able to see there?
I'm just going back on it right now.
Okay.
1 minute. See, they're fairly active, so I mean, there's a lot of different press releases from them. All right, November 10th. They announced their earnings on November 9th. So let's see. The third quarter earnings. Yeah, the third quarter earnings came out on the 9th. So it obviously, reached people on the 10th. So it was for the third quarter of 2016, the company reported a net loss of $5.2 million, or $7.70 basic and diluted loss per share. Company reported a negative adjusted earnings of $7.9 million for the third quarter of 2016. So I mean, it went up with negative earnings. That's always it's different. All right, so it must be for the recent highlights and that we're in it. On November 7th, our previously sold to unaffiliated buyer, Panamax vessel Ocean Crystal, was delivered to its new owners. All of the gross proceeds from the sale were used to pay down the associated loan facility. On August 10th, 2016, the previously announced option for the registered direct offerings of 5,000 Series C convertible preferred warrants to purchase 5,000 Series C convertible preferred shares were exercised. The total net proceeds for the offering after deducting offering fees and expenses were approximately $5 million. As of November 9th, 2016, 2,816 of the company's 5,000 Series C convertible preferred stock were converted to 433,552 common shares, or 6,503,278 before 1-for-15 stock split, including the respective dividends. So then they did a bank update with the liquidity. The company is presently engaged in discussing with its lenders for the restructuring of its bank facilities. 3 of these banks' facilities have matured, and the company has not made it the final balloon installment. For the remaining bank facilities, the company has elected to suspend principal and interest payments to preserve cash liquidity.
All right, so hey,
So I mean, they have a lot of different things going on. I mean, there was a lot of different announcements since this time as well. I mean, if I go back on the news, just even from today, like they just announced. Let's see, DryShips exercises first option to acquire a very large gas carrier with a 5-year time charter attached to an oil major. So that's today,
hmm,
like this morning. So it's an international owner of dry bulk carriers and offshore support vessels announced today that it has exercised its first option under the previously announced option agreement to acquire one very large gas carrier currently under construction at Hyundai Heavy Industries for a purchase price of $83 million. Part of the purchase price will be paid on closing, expected within January, with the balance payable in installments until the vessel's delivery from HHI. The very large gas carrier will be employed on a fixed rate time charter with 5 years firm duration to an oil major. The charter has options to extend the firm employment period by up to 3 years. The company expects the total gross backlog associated with this time charter to be 54 million or 92 million, including the optional periods, and expects to take delivery of the vessel in June 2017. So they announced that today, but I mean, there's other things too. And we can go on and on.
yeah.
It's more or less like
All right.
the next half hour. You guys are like,
All right. That stock ticker symbol DRYS. Thanks, Joe. Thank you. You know, for I mean, anybody that's looking into this one, I know this one's a pretty popular one too. So that's going to give you a lot of insight. So, like I said, that is stock ticker symbol DRYS.